Here's now, Hospice of Chattanooga has served thousands upon thousands of families in and around the greater Chattanooga area. And if you've ever had a hospice member interact with you or a member of your family, you know what a special calling that is. They got a couple of great things coming up this month, and Garry Mac is here to speak with us about that. Garry, good morning.
Good to see you, my brother.
So you got a couple of things going on for hospice this week. This month.
This month, yes. 35 years, by the way. We just celebrated last year 35 years of service. And I'd like to say hello to Christine Little. She's out in Collegedale today, and she's one of the founders of Hospice of Chattanooga 35 years ago.
Well, how many families, any idea how many you've served over those 35 years?
Oh, over those years, you were correct when you said thousands, because it's anywhere between 2,800 to 3,500, depending upon the years you go back, patients per year that come into our care. So it's been thousands. And of course, then what so many people realize is that when you are touched by hospice care, it's all about not the patient, not only the patient, but the family as well. And so we have so many families from this area that are constantly telling us the stories of how we affected their family and how great it was when our nurses and clinical staff took care of their loved one.
No doubt about it.
We have an ongoing project that we talk about all the time. National Healthcare Decisions Day is coming up. And it's usually the day after we file our taxes, but this year we've got like an extra couple of days to file taxes, so they really messed us up on this thing. But it's April 16th as National Healthcare Decisions Day, and that's the day that we ask people to really sit down after you've filed and paid your taxes or gotten your refund or whatever you're going to get. You've gone through that process to sit down and discuss how you want your life to go. Yeah. So many times we have families who are faced with making a decision about their mom and dad who are incapacitated, they're in the hospital, a moment has come in their life that they didn't anticipate, and now they have to make big decisions, and nobody's ever talked about it. So this particular day is a day that we ask people to sit down with family and start that conversation about how you would want your life to be at the end.
And it's not an easy conversation to have.
No.
I've had to have it. You've had to have it. It's not an easy talk to have, and sometimes you can't do it all in one setting.
It's a weird conversation. People just aren't used to it. We always say there are two conversations none of us ever want to have. We don't want to talk to our kids about the birds and the bees, and we don't want to talk to anybody about dying. That's just this taboo thing. But all of us are we're going to die. Sure. And so why not have that conversation with your children, your grandchildren, your spouse, and say, here's what I want at the end. Whether it's a ventilator, where it's all the resuscitation, or maybe it's not, how do you want it to go? That's on the 16th that we ask people to do that, or at any time, obviously, but that's a day that we put a focus on it.
Sure.
The other thing is April 25th.
You're going to have a masquerade party.
We're going to have a party because Hospice of Chattanooga is the only not-for-profit hospice in this region, and so that means that we take all patients who need hospice care regardless of their ability to pay. And so we have a foundation that is in place to accept donations, and so many wonderful people in this community make donations to the Hospice Foundation, and we use that money to care for those people when it's necessary. And so we're having a masquerade party at the church on Main, and it's a
great facility.
Low-dollar ticket and high fun factor.
A masquerade party. Give us an idea of some of the...
Well, you're going to get one of those little mask deals that you've worn on occasion when you're just out and about trying to be incognito because you're such a big star. You get one of those, get a mask, and you can dress up as much as you want to dress in costume, or just have the mask and come in blue jeans and T-shirt, however you want to do it. $25 a head. It's going to be on a Tuesday night because we thought we don't want to compete with all the other things that go on this springtime. So we're going to do it on a Tuesday night from 6 to 9 at the Church on Main on April 25th, and it's only $25 a person.
I like what you said, low dollar, high value.
Low dollar ticket, high value of fun.
High value of fun.
And all the money raised will go to the Hospice of Chattanooga Foundation to take care of those folks who need care.
And you guys don't service just Chattanooga. Your reach goes far and beyond.
We go as far as News 12 Now goes. We go, because we love y'all so much, so we said, we'll just follow your path. We go all the way down to Floyd County, down to Rome, Georgia.
Yeah.
We have a pediatric team, by the way, the only pediatric team you don't think of children when you think of hospice, but we have a lot of children that come into our care through the year. Yeah. And we'll follow those patients all the way to Atlanta or Birmingham, wherever they go. But our general service area is all the way down to Floyd County. If you go down Highway 27, if you go down past the outlet malls in Calhoun, just past there, Gordon County, and then all the way across Mont Eagle to almost to Tullahoma, and straight up 75, and we cover all of McMinn County. And hello to everybody in Athens. We have a new office there in Athens, Tennessee. That's just been wonderfully received by the community.
I was talking to a hospice nurse when they were dealing with a family member of mine, and I said, I don't know what they pay you, but it's not enough. You've got a heck of a job. And she said, oh, it's not my job. This is my God's calling.
Yeah, it is. And I'm so blessed to work with such wonderful and talented clinical people that take care of, today we're caring for over 400 patients in this area, and they do a wonderful work that really affects lives at that most precious time at the end.
Gary, always a pleasure. Come back anytime.
Yes,
We're up
sir.
against the clock. Love to have you stick around.
Okay.
But if you would like more information on how you can get involved, and they're always looking for volunteers as well.
Yes.
National Healthcare Decisions Day, April 16th, and the big masquerade party on the 25th. Check out the website, hospiceofchattanooga.org. We're back with more of Let's Chat right after this.